Hi crafters, it's Karen, and I created a couple of Valentine's Day tags and a Valentine's Day card that I wanted to share. I used my Diemond dies. I pulled just a few of them to show you, but I wanted to remind you that now through February 21st, Dee over at Diemond Dies is having a 20% off sale. So the code is HEART20. And you can save 20% off and get free shipping on orders of $20 or more. And this offer or sale is good for USA and our international friends as well. So that's a great deal and a great opportunity to pick up your dies for 20% off. I'm going to leave all the information in the description box. So I wanted to remind you just how fun these dies can be. And how they work so great on different types of papers. But first, let me show you some of the dies that I did use. For my tags, I used the large nesting tags die from Diemond Dies. I used this, what is the Jetador heart, and it's like a heart filigree. And it's so pretty. As a matter of fact, I have one here that I did not use. And just to show you how it cuts out. So pretty. I mean, you can cut this with gold foil or any of your specialty papers, and it would just be so pretty. So there's that one. I also used, of course, the nesting hearts dies, and my packaging, they're falling all over the place, but there's a different size. There's several different sizes in here, and I'm sure you can find the size you need for your project using this set. So I also used, for my projects, I used these puffy hearts, and these are probably from the Target dollar spot, I believe, and that's from, I think, last year. I'm not sure. I used some of this gold shimmer ribbon from Michael's in the $1.50 section, and it's like a pink shimmer, really pretty. It's adhesive ribbon. I used some of these adhesive flowers. They're really tiny and they look real delicate, very sweet. I used the various trims and laces from Hobby Lobby. Really cute. I used this one. And of course I had to use one of my new favorites is this heart lace. Whoops, heart lace. Really pretty. A little bit goes a long way. So those are some of the trims that I used. And then the paper collection I used is this from Kane Company. This isn't new, of course, but I've had it for quite a while, and I love the colors. And just gives a really great variety of patterns. It's double-sided, different tones of pink and red, and then it brings in a little bit of teal and this like citron green. Is that what that is? Really pretty. So this is the paper stack I used for all of my projects. So the first tag I'm going to share is this one. And I just did a lot of layering. I papered both sides. I cut the tag out with 110-pound cardstock. The tag itself with the 110-pound cardstock, so it's sturdy. And then I layered my paper on the front and back. And then I took this lacy, it looks like a doily heart here, and I layered it on the bottom. This is also a Diemond die. I took the dress form from Diemond Dies and put it on dimensionals and layered it here. Put one of the little blooms in the center of her dress there. I cut several hearts out of my red glitter paper with the dies, and they come out so nice. The small gold dies I cut using a small American Craft Punch. This one. But all the other hearts, the gold foil or the red glittered hearts are diamond dies, along with these flowers. She has several flower dies to choose from, and this is the one I chose. And I just layered some lace and the shiny pink trim there. The stamp I used is just an old stamp from the dollar spot at Michael's. I've had it for a long time. I used that on all of my projects. This is one of the bow dies that Dee has to offer. There's a set, and I think there's 3 that comes in this set. And I used a couple different sizes throughout my project, so you'll see. But the way that I did the tail for the bow is the bow comes in 2 pieces like this, and I just took this and cut it in half and just adhered it this way. I thought it gave a cute effect. I distressed all the images and the flowers and the tag in Candy Apple Distress ink by Tim Holtz, and I thought it just came out really cute. And I used some seam binding and some string through the top there. Just really cute. Just a cute little tag to send to someone, let them know that you're thinking of them. So that's the first one. And the next one, I used the same size tag, and this time I took out the mason jar from Diamond Dies. She has one that is this size, and then one that is a large size, big enough to create a mini album. But this is the size I used, and I just cut the top in the red glitter paper and just paper pieced it. And this is that holographic paper. I probably picked it up at Michael's, but it's pretty thick. It has a good sturdiness to it, and the die went through it without a problem. Really cute. And I don't know if you can see, it has a holographic shimmer to it, so I thought it was really pretty. So I used the American Crafts punch and punched out some gold hearts and red glittered hearts to put in my jar. I layered some of the hearts from Diamond Dies, this one and this and this. These are all hearts from the Nesting Hearts set, along with this gold. It's like a filigree, like a swirl embellishment, and I layered it on top of the hearts. That is also a die from Diamond Dies. It's really pretty. You see it peeking out there, just a little touch of gold and a little feminine touch there. And I cut it with the gold foil paper, and it came out beautifully without a problem. I used the largest size bow for the bow on this tag, and I just adhered one of the red glittered hearts in the center there. I kind of used the banner, made the Happy Valentine's Day sentiment into a banner, sort of, and layered it there. I used some of the puffy hearts here and some of the different trims from Hobby Lobby. And I just thought it came out really cute. Added some of those delicate little, they're like enamel type flowers from Recollections. Tied a pink seam binding bow at the top. And this would be cute instead of a card to send a sweet tag to someone. You could write your sentiment on the back or whatever you choose to do. Really cute. I like the way this one came out as well. And then the next one is the card that I created, and I used the corrugated cards that I'm not sure if Michael still sells them, but they're the corrugated cardboard. If you could see that, corrugated cards from Recollections. I have a box of them. When they went on clearance, I just picked up a box so that I'd have them for a while. And I just did some layering with the paper collection. I used the Jet d'Or heart in the background there. if you could see that. And then I layered the heart lace in between the layers of the paper and accented it with this pink foil adhesive ribbon. This again is one of the largest size bow that Dee has, and I distressed it with the candy apple red distress ink. I used another one of the filigrees. You could see it better in the card, how pretty and dainty it is. And as dainty and as thin as those swirls are, it cut through the gold foil paper beautifully without a problem. And then the inside, I just layered some more paper and used another one of the hearts and stamped my sentiment. And then on the back, I attached the envelope that goes with these cards to the back, and I layered my paper, used some more of the adhesive ribbon, used some of the flowers that I had cut from Diamond Dies, and I put just some string behind it for the sweet touch of it, a little puffy heart, and on the little flap I covered it like this and added a string bow. I love that look of this string. I think it's really sweet, and this embellishment is something I made last year at Valentine's. Around Valentine's I made some embellishments, and that's one of the ones I had left over. So the envelope can open and you can put your sentiment in here, and you could also fit, you know, a couple of little goodies in there for your scrappy friends. And I just thought it was really sweet. So that's the card. So I'm going to leave the information below for Diamond Dies. I'm going to leave the link to Diamond Dies below in the description box. So check out Diamond Dies. She has such a great variety of dies right now, and I'm sure you're going to find whatever you need for your crafting project. So you could save 20% and get free shipping on orders of $20 or more. The code is HEART20, and it's now through February 21st. So enjoy, and I'm sure I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.